It's the only one of its kind in Davidson County.
What stands proudly once again on Main Street in Thomasville is more than just a house. In a way, this building is art.
It is art.
T. Austin Finch built the home exactly 100 years ago, originally 3,800 square feet, just up the road from the million square feet of factory that made him rich and made the name Thomasville one that reached every corner of the earth. It's absolutely this town's connection to the world.
It is. It absolutely is.
For those who lived here,
6 generations. I'm the 6th generation here.
Thomasville furniture was their identity.
I had a grandpa that worked in Plant B. He worked there for a little while, and my great-grandfather worked in one of the plants as well.
Those plants that once produced 5,000 chairs a day, one every 17 seconds working around the clock, now simply look tired. So too did this house when Andrew Clement first saw it 4 years ago.
And my initial thought when I first came over here was, this is a sin. This is the Rosewood Library.
But if anyone was destined to breathe new life into it,
It is all hand-carved by Thomasville Furniture employees. I like to point out that there's about 150 dental blocks in this room, and they're all exactly the same.
it was Andrew Clement.
So I'm a third-generation craftsman on both sides of my family, and it's just in my blood.
He and his wife bought the home and had to rebuild or refurbish every inch of it.
So this is the original master bedroom, and we turned it into the groom's suite.
They've turned it into a venue for events. Weddings are particularly popular here, it turns out.
I would have never imagined that I would be having happily married couples coming from as far as Charlotte and Raleigh and everywhere in between to come to Thomasville to get married here.
But that's more of a means to an end, a way of keeping this town's connection to the force of nature that built it. Because even if you weren't one of the 3,500 people who worked at Thomasville Furniture, nearly half of the adult population, you probably swam at their Y, played ball on their field, or prayed in their chapel.
That's what tied this town together. And now the remnants of it are still here, and the folks are still here, still talking about it. My bedroom set, my parents' bedroom set, my sister's bedroom set, everybody in my family has a bedroom set from Thomasville Furniture.
The man who had a big hand in building the company and built this home was more than a local business mogul.
In the middle of the Great Depression, FDR called T. Austin Finch and said, how can America get back to work?
And what saving his house means is preserving that spirit that says,
If we're creative, if we're risk takers, we can change the narrative of a town.
and help it learn to dream big once again. Bob Buckley, Fox 8 News.